What's going on, guys? Just getting started here, setting up my cameras. I'm gonna throw some lures for a little bit, and then I will fire grill, make some chicken adobo. You know how I do it. Let's get this going. So tide is going out. Give you some cast to the left here. Hopefully we'll grab anything coming out of this harbor. Jansen, what's going on, bro? And I forgot. Ignore me for a second. I gotta do a quick little dialogue for my content here. Because you know I'm always out here. Alright, so I'm getting in spot number 2. I already got this on my little thanger here, that ripple shad base melt. So I'm gonna throw this out for a little bit, then I'll switch over to bait. If I'm not getting anything, I'll fire up the grill, we'll cook up some food, have some lunch. Let's go. Sorry about that, guys. Ooh. All right. Oh no, that's my GoPro. Fuck. Man. Fuck around and end up scratching my camera here. Camera lens or dropping it in a rock. I gotta find a good spot for this. Let's do Yo, Denzel. What's going on, Denzel? Getting the first cast out here. anchovy, I think it was called. Not anything native from around here. Smell. I wish I had regular anchovy, but I ended up leaving it in my car, forgot about it, and that was a whole ordeal. Luckily it was inside a bucket because I had squid in there, anchovy. That was not fun for like 2.5 days. And then I started smelling it. Got in my car to go to work this morning. All bad. A lot of bleach spray. Speak up. Sorry, man. I can't just turn around and scream, and I'm also trying to fish. My bad. You can turn your volume up. Maybe try that. And I'm not talking to the camera, by the way. I'm talking to my GoPro. That's why I'm not really projecting my voice over here. Just a fun fact. I'm also out here recording long form content. Mic is a lot of work, dude. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 different things going on. I just go live so you guys can watch. Can't be out here like a super cyborg fisherman. Alright, make comedy great again. You can get shadow banned. I don't give a shit. Oh, I know who you are, dude. Ryan, you little bitch ass motherfucker. Get out of the stream, boy. That's my boy Ryan right there. Everybody hate on Ryan. Hate, hate, hate. I'll give y'all his address if he doesn't calm down. But we're out here. We're gonna be making some Filipino chicken adobo here in a little bit. We'll throw these lures for a second. See if I can hook up to something. Then we'll fire up the grill. What you saying, bro? NorCal Bassin, what's going on, bro? If you're still here. I'm talking to my other camera, that's why you couldn't hear me. And there will be a lot of that. So, you looking in a different direction or not talking loud, it's because I'm working with Yo, what up, Straight Lines? The location is San Mateo County, San Francisco Bay Area. Mobbing, pimping, cross Cali collab, doing it live, keeping the lines tight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the main for show. So I'll keep the sneak out there in Chico back in like 2000, I don't even know, 10, maybe even earlier than that. That was pretty dope. Halloween at Chico's Steak and keep the sneak live. Where the hogs at though? Where them hogs at? Spool wet. Get it? I mean, the RC cement plant, I'm not sure what that is. If that's the water pumps, I don't think it is. I think you can fish there now. They just remodeled a bunch of stuff over there. Oh, RC Redwood City. I don't ever go that way. I couldn't tell you. Yo, Royo. Thank you, brother. I don't know what all those hashtags are. I don't know if you're helping me or promoting, but I don't really care either way. You do whatever you want in my stream. If you're just joining, we just got out here. It's my second spot. I threw lures down that way for, I don't know, 30 minutes. Fished through the high slack tide. Now it's tide going out. Fishing outside of a harbor. Trying to have some luck with anything leaving the harbor. Once I throw some bait on, I have confidence if I don't get anything off lure, something should hit the bait. Going all the way out there. Plug off the bottom a little bit, see if I can drag myself in front of a halibut. agree, dude. I've been intermittent fasting, no breakfast today. When I cook up this food here, it's gonna be yum yum. Shout out to this guy and his boy I just met over there, Alfonso. He's a fan of the channel. Gave him some tips, sent him to a spot right over here where I caught my PB halibut. I can see him fishing. Hopefully they get something, that'd be cool. It's always nice to put people on a fish. And what is that? Sideways MO. You're hooking me up. I don't know if this is real, but I'm gonna screenshot that just cause. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what that is, but I'll look into it later. Yeah, I keep notes. I keep mental notes on everything. I have different spots for different times. I always come out early. That's like basically what I do is I wake up or I go to sleep and I might not even feel like fishing, but every morning I wake up and I'm like, fuck, dude, I gotta fish. And I wake up early, like 6 a.m., 7 a.m. latest. I look at what the tides are, and I always go out early, and where I go just depends on what the tide is at the time. This morning it was coming out here early at 7 a.m. It was an hour before high tide. So I got certain spots I'll go to for that. If it's low tide, I'm going to throw the waders on, and I got certain spots for that. RWC. That just sounds like trouble sideways. Gonna have me doing illegal activities live. It's not like they prosecute anyone anyway, but if they were gonna prosecute anybody, it would be poor old me, the guy who's not committing big crimes. You know what I'm saying? Talk about sideways, right? Joey, what's going on? This fillet knife I have here, hold on, it's a Rapala. You can get it at Bass Pro, you can get it at any real dedicated tackle shop. It comes in, I think, 6-inch, 12-inch, and like maybe 20 or some shit like that. But it's cool, dude. It's got this leather holster here. Let me show you. It's got this leather holster with the whatever, what is that called? Brandings on here, design. Kind of Native American looking, traditional American, whatever you want to call it, I don't know. But right here, I've had this thing for like 4 or 5 years. It's got engraved on here. What does it say? It says, I don't know what it says. There's rust all over this fucking shit. But it says something in cursive. J Master Inland something and something heirloom. I don't even know. It's hard to read. But it's a good knife. I've been sharpening the shit out of it. It's lasted a long time. They're like, if if you buy it somewhere where it's kind of overpriced, it's probably going to cost you like $20 to $30. But I think Bass Pro, you can find it for like 20 bucks for like a 12-inch blade. No, I haven't caught anything yet. What's up, Eric? It's been slow so far, but I've only fished for a little bit today. It was like this in my last video. I don't know if you guys caught that. I posted like 4 days ago. Threw lures, didn't catch anything. Then I threw on the anchovies, which I have today. I'll do that in a little bit. And I ended up catching that 27.5-inch striper. You can check that video out on my page in full HD. And that was at this spot right here. So I'm out here at the same tide going out. Right now is about the time when it hit, not the time, but the tide, about an hour after high slack tide. Everything's pushing out of this harbor that's behind me here. And that thing was a hog. I thought it was a stingray or a halibut. But then I thought it was a stingray because it felt like it was flapping, but it was just, I guess, the weight on the end of my high-low rig along with him trying to dip out on me. It felt like flapping. And to be honest, who is that? Yo, what's up, Han? Straight lines, San Leandro. I don't know much about it, dude. I fish around here. I live like just a few blocks up the road. I know this spot really, really, really well, all the spots around this area, but I do not know other places. I hear San Rafael, what is it? Sacramento, San Rafael Reservoir, I think it's called, Alameda Rock Wall, Richmond. These are all spots that I just hear about, that I see on YouTube. Feather River. But I've never fished any of these spots. These are just things I hear about and see on YouTube. Yeah, straight lines, you can try it, dude, but I get skunked a lot, dude. I'm out here, I work full time, my real job, 40 hours a week, 40 to 48 hours a week. And I come out here on every day off I have, which is 2 days a week. And then sometimes I come out like a couple times before work. And probably half the time I get skunked. And I'm talking like 5 hours of throwing lures and getting skunked. Obviously I don't post that in my long format videos, but that's what happens. I won't even post a long format video if I don't catch more than one fish. I'll wait and I'll turn it into like a 2-part thing or a 2-day video or something. Try to finagle it. Or I'll just move spots. Like I have all day off. If I don't get anything here, I can technically move spots, but my spot choice today isn't that good because high tide was only 5 feet here, something like that, which is really low. A normal high tide is around 7 feet. A really high tide is anything above 7. I would say maybe a 6.8 would be an average high tide, but we got these neap tide things going on right now again. Low tide yesterday in the middle of the day I think was 4 feet. That's crazy. Or today low tide was like 3 or 4 feet, which is really high for a low tide, which I don't really like because there's not a lot of water movement pulling these striped bass in. Doesn't mean I won't catch them. I live in Pacifica. I've been fishing for only 5 months now. Any suggestions on what rig setup for rockfish? Been struggling on that end. I don't know, Bayboy91, I don't know if you see my videos. I don't know if you subscribe or check out my videos on my page, but in between striped bass runs, I do a lot of rock fishing. That's what I do to kill time. while I'm waiting for the striped bass to come back to my area, in between fall and spring, and in between spring and fall, and in between fall and spring. I got a bunch of videos out there. I killed it on rockfish on some of the days, but I use jigs out there, a little lighter than what I use out here, only because I go for rockfish and perch. I like to have anything bite it. Other than that, a high-low rig. A lot of people put a high-low rig and pop it in with like shrimp or squid or something on it, but I like to avoid that because there's a lot of snags around those areas. I just throw swim baits on, and I do a slow retrieve just like this. If you're still watching, I cast out, I let it sink down to the bottom or near the bottom, and then I go like this. I drag it slowly, take in the slack line, drag it slowly, take in the slack line. That's how I fish out there for those rockfish. And I basically, what I try to do is I try to keep the lure as close to the ground as I can without snagging it. If I start feeling it bump on rocks, I quickly pull it up, take in line, and then I rinse and repeat, let it drop back down. Basically, hopefully popping it over a rock and then bringing it back down so I don't get snagged. But you can see all that in my videos. That's kind of what I like about my videos. I don't just fish. I show you guys exactly what I'm doing, what I use, how I'm doing it. Check out the, it's called Black Rockfish Blowup, I think. That was out there in Half Moon Bay. Mavericks Jetty, Northside Jetty, Princeton Harbor. Probably like 3 months ago. Thank you, Sideways. Appreciate the love. Pretty soon here, I'm gonna have to fire up that grill, dude. Make that Filipino chicken adobo on the rocks. Getting hungry, dude. Glad the clouds came in. It's not as hot. Look at this. I'm half white, half Filipino, if you can't tell. Yikes. Intro, dude. Is that you that was talking about the intro last time? Oh yeah. Yeah, that's I forget who I said it was. Mixmaster J from the Run DMC song, live at the whatever. It's basically his voice that was in the beginning of a song of him live. He walks up to the microphone and goes, "Oh yeah, y'all ready for this?" or something. But then the DJ started taking that, "Oh yeah," and then that's when scratching started. DJs learned that they can grab samples from all these records and scratch it and make these cool noises. So that's where the "Oh yeah" originally came from. That's why you hear that in so many different tracks. Mac Dre, Let's All Get Down. It's in everything. It's just a classic. That's like the Fresh. I forget what that's from. A lot of these scratch samples that you hear are all from old school, like 90s, 80s, even 70s shit. That Fresh. And when you scratch that, that's the shit right there. Filipino Dam, Patio, and BG got the, yeah, the patio. I don't really go to too many Filipino restaurants. Not that cultured, to be honest. Speak more Spanish than anything. I don't speak Tagalog at all. And my family actually, they don't even speak Tagalog. They're from Cebu. They speak Bisaya. If you got any fish or or strike. No, nothing yet. I think I might have had a little tap. It could have just been a smelt that felt bold and wanted to heck at my swim bait. But I'm still fresh right now. It's only been since I started this live is when I got to this spot and started throwing out here. It's only been about 30 minutes. My setup is all my setups are 8.5 feet, 8 feet 6 inches. They're all medium to heavy action. This one here is marked as medium to heavy, but it's on the lighter side. It's a lot lighter than the other pole. My favorite pole that I like to throw on is over there. Same thing, 8.5 feet, medium to heavy action. My favorite one over there is an Okuma Connoisseur, but I have it all wrapped up because I have it rigged up with the high-low for the bait, because it's a little heftier, like I said. So I'd rather fish with the weight and the high-low rig on that pole than this pole. But this one is a Shimano Scimitar, also 8.5 feet, medium to heavy action. The guides on here are really light. So on this pole, I use a 15-pound braid with a 20-pound leader fluorocarbon leader. On the other pole, the guides on here are a little bigger on the other pole, so I use 20-pound braid. Always with a 20-pound fluorocarbon leader. Yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. And you know, a lot of people ask why I'm DJ nuts. I actually have a DJ business. I'm open format. I do everything. But my hobby is I'm like a scratch DJ. I like hip hop. I like scratching. Originally, if you watch like the first videos I ever made, my idea for the channel was to do what I do, what you guys see in my long format videos. But if you watch the first couple videos I had, I actually would have the beats on there, and I'd be scratching like fishing samples, and it was pretty wild. But it takes a lot of work, way too much work, especially if I'm gonna keep trying to post every Friday like I do. It takes too much time to edit the video. Editing videos, I spend like 8 to 10 hours probably average every video just on my computer editing it, and then I would have to take it over and start scratching all my turntables, export that, put that all together. It's just way too much work. I mean, it's pretty dope, it comes out clean, but I wish I can just DJ on YouTube, to be honest, but they flag all that shit. I used to make money off Twitch doing that. It's a lot of work. The reel is this one is a Piscafun Carbon X2. I only use budget reels. I have some nice, I got some Daiwa BGs. I use that stuff for crabbing and fishing with cut bait. But Piscafun, I got hooked up with a Piscafun reel, and I really liked it. Through the company, they hit me up on my YouTube channel. My favorite reels on that note was Piscafun Audits 3000. All my reels are 3000s for out here throwing lures. But I highly suggest, this is not even promotion. I don't even know if I had a code for it. It probably doesn't even work anymore. But for 60 bucks, 70 bucks maybe, they're like always on 10% off. But for like 60, 70 bucks, that reel, the Piscafun Nautix 3000, is really, really good. And supposedly they're made in the same factory as Daiwa, but they won't tell you that. But if you look it up on Google, they are. Good quality stuff for cheap. almost that time. I'm gonna have to start put some bait out here. See a fisherman walking this way. I hope he doesn't come out here. I hate filming and talking around other people. He's gonna come over here and be like, nerd, fucking kick me in the water. That's what I feel like. Yeah, that wind sound, dude. Actually, what's going on? I'm out here in the bay. It always starts off calm and it always gets windy coming into the afternoon. Been out here for only like an hour. But I still have really good confidence I'm gonna make something happen here. Where'd that guy go? I have a feeling he's gonna come over here. I don't want to talk to people. I got the day off, dude. I'll be out here for who knows, dude. I haven't eaten yet today, so once I eat, I'm gonna get like re-energized. What's up, brother? How you doing?
Moment of truth. See if I can unleash the snag.
You're on a snag, dude?
Yeah, it always happens.
You came all the way here for a snag?
You know how that works.
Oh my god, no, it works well.
You know, I came on the other side. I tried that, and it works. Moment of truth.
Where are you at right now? Yeah.
Okay. So odds are this is gonna work.
Yeah, there's not too many snags past those little pillars there. You should go right up here.
Yeah, right? Optimal. Okay, here we go. Let me get over here. Nice and easy. You catch anything?
Nah, dude.
Yeah, my hammerhead's a little too heavy. That's probably, if it wrapped around, it's all done. You know what I'm saying?
You should come up to the point and just do
I
a.
am. That's why I'm coming up to you.
I wouldn't even try there yet. I would just go straight to the front. You got it?
Ain't the moment of truth yet. You catch anything?
Nah, bro. No, I think I got a little bite, but I think it was a smelt just
You
pecking
see
me.
the little, nice little Chinese lady that came through?
Over there?
Yeah, about an hour ago.
She was with the guy, right?
No, she was by herself.
The fisherman? The fisher lady?
A little fisher lady, Chinese lady.
No.
She took a halibut shaker.
Really?
Yeah, I was talking to her. And
Yeah,
she
there's been a lot of shakers. I've caught quite a few of them, but they're all small.
kind of early in the season.
Yeah, never. Well, I would say late for around here. I usually stop catching them around June, July.
You normally like high tide?
Yeah, high tide or tide coming in. I rarely fish tide going out, but you know you can get them anywhere. You just gotta find them.
Yeah. A lot of the guys that's going on.
Yeah. Yeah. I used to go over there where you guys are at low tide, like dead low tide, when the mud's there. Huh? I don't know. But my PB halibut was caught in like 1 foot of water when it was all mud.
Right?
32 inches right there.
Super low.
Yeah, super low. You can see them flapping around.
Right?
Yeah, and you
That's
just,
the hole.
yeah,
And you went back the next day like anybody else? Never there, right?
yeah,
It's the odds of catching a hole.
yeah,
That's what the boys do. They come in first in the morning and they fish out the hole.
yeah.
That's why early morning is still more important.
I don't care what tide it is. I'm just, it's morning, early morning.
Yeah, you like to go fish. Like, don't worry about that.
Yeah, different spots for different tides, but the most important thing is getting out here early. Oh yeah, I live in the area. I haven't seen Mark in a long time though. You haven't seen him for 13 years? The fuck? I haven't seen him in like a year or two, but I would see him every day back in the day. I used to live on his block actually, and I moved.
Don't tell me where he is.
Huh? Come back tomorrow morning. Yeah. Yeah.
All you need is one diver.
Right? There has to be.
Mark Sanchez come up and check it out.
Yeah. I haven't seen him in a while. I actually have a hook sharpener for him. I saw him at Costco. It was probably the last time I ran into him at Costco, and I told him I had this hook sharpener for him. He was saying he wanted one, and I had it.
Here we go. This is a nice reel, man. I'm gonna tell you, I got like.
You must have set that hook, didn't you?
I did. There's a log over there.
There, you got
Been there
some
a long time.
Osprey's diving right there.
It's time. It's now.
It's always the time somewhere.
Still working?
Huh?
Are you working?
Yeah, not today. Today's my day off. What pound test you got?
No, I'm on the tackle guide. You know, it's like.
Oh, you don't even know? Yeah, if I don't get anything off lures here in a second, I'm gonna throw some anchovy on. I got my grill here. I'm actually gonna cook up some chicken adobo in a second.
Right here?
Yeah.
Right on the rock?
Yeah, dude.
What, you filming them?
Half.
You don't have Mark Sanchez's number?
No.
I threw that shit away back then.
Yeah, back in the day when I used to see him, you wouldn't need his number. That fucker was everywhere.
Exactly. Well, no, I literally, I interviewed him. I have a video of him at Starbucks when we were allowed something like that.
Was he talking about his Sanchez snatcher?
That's the snatcher. I'm
Yeah.
gonna let this thing snap, and I'm gonna have to just redo this line.
I got something here. I can give you something to wrap it around if you want to wrap your line and pull it.
That's okay. I don't trust the line. You got a knife?
You want, yeah, I do, but if you, oh, you don't trust the line if you do that after?
I want it to snap at the hook. That's really, right? Like save it.
Well, here, you want to, it's a little trick. Here, let me show you. You might know it already.
Oh, it snapped. See, that's it.
You got
That's how
it?
you save a whole lot of life. And you don't
Usually,
snap. You know you're not.
I wrap it, I grab the line, and I wrap it with like, people say a rolling pin, but I'm not going to bring a fucking rolling pin out here.
Hey man, you could cut yourself bad. if
Yeah, so
put it
you
right-
wrap it right here over like a stick. I use my fish clamp. I wrap it and then you pull it. It's super easy, dude.
I like what I just did. You know what? I still have a super long line that's not. That didn't hit anything. You know.
Yeah.
I can at least trust this for something fast.
That's halfway why I put a leader on my line. You can go straight braid and still catch it, but the leader will save you. Not only saving your line, but it saves
You're on the
you from
20.
polluting the water.
You're 20. You're 20 pounds.
20 pound, yeah.
That's
Fluorocarbon.
20 pounds on the braid.
15 on this one.
Man, you're advanced. You can cut yourself on that.
I don't tie.
You catch anything out there on the kayak?
Only small ones.
Striped bass?
Lot of shakers.
Striper?
Yeah, small ones like 15, 16 inches.
Nice.
Must feel good out there.
Yeah.
Anything?
Not yet.
One shaker halibut
Okay.
2 hours ago. That was not me. Her name is Faye. Nice little lady.
I might have seen her before. I've seen a lady come out. She didn't have a pole, but she was like hanging out with me. Like she was like slower telling me how to fish.
Oh no, that's not Faye. Faye's a lot more humble.
Okay.
Tell
Well,
me how to-
she wasn't really telling me how. She was just getting excited because she was watching me smack hella halibut.
Yeah. Now Faye's brand new at halibut. She just caught her first halibut. But I told her to go. I told her you got halibut and you're still looking for striper.
Uh huh.
If you got the halibut, you know you're hitting a little low because the halibut really likes drop.
Yeah.
So then you do a drop shot. So now you can do. Now you know you could drag bottom. And then
Yeah.
On the higher one, that's probably where you can catch a striper. Like that. So then you could feel the depth is over here. And then, but the thing is, you really got to protect yourself from the snags. You got
Yeah,
no
there's
snags.
not. If you know what it is over there, there's not too many. You just gotta know where they are.
That one block, that one stump that Mark Statue has probably put on, you know, those are the markers. He still likes the structural stuff. You got it.
Quite a bit.
Derek.
Derek, I'm Jeremiah. Nice to meet you.
Half Filipino.
Huh?
Half Filipino for you.
Yeah.
I'm full Ilocano.
Really?
You ever been?
Nope. Don't speak it. My family's from Cebu.
Okay, so that's the south side. Cebu's really popping if you could ever get out there.
I know. I used to want to go, but
Good. Don't you? You can retire right now and go super cheap out that way. A lot
yeah,
of good fishing out there.
I heard Cebu's a good beach.
Oh, all that. You can just get out. You got kids?
Not yet.
Like I say, you take your kids over there. You know, they'll chase you for your passport.
What was that?
They'll chase you for your passport.
Really?
Your future in-law, mother-in-law will
Oh, yeah.
chase you for your passport, and then you look for the best one in the family you can find. The one that's not greedy.
Yeah, I've been with the lady for quite a while now.
Okay, good for you.
Yeah.
Keeper.
Yeah.
Where's she from?
Here?
Local San Mateo?
Yeah, Latina.
Nice. This place is not changing much. It's going to stay nice and even. Redwood City is going to be where it's all going to pop off like Dubai.
Yes.
You work out that way?
I work for Costco.
So, oh, good. That's a great place.
I see all the
Which one?
demographics. Right
one?
here. Foster City.
So you know, retired Denise Mendoza.
Denise?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I've been with the company for 4 or 5 years.
Okay. What was her name? She's lesbian. Her name is blonde lady. She's still there. Blonde lady rides the forklift in the back.
Oh, Tana.
Tana.
Yeah.
So Tana's.
That's where I work merch. Right now I'm a produce supervisor, but I'm a forklift trainer still. I used to be a merch supervisor.
That's stock
How you know Tana?
from pickleball.
What is that?
It's a net sport out here.
Oh, because her wife does, oh, you say pickleball?
Yeah.
Yeah, her wife is in like a league or something, right?
Yeah. Her first week I played with her wife. She used to be out there. Tana tried a little bit. She hurt herself. She tried a little bit, but she calls me a video analyst. I do all that stuff. I'm a pro level coach.
Really?
So Tana's spouse just got a gold medal, but I don't know how she did at the last tournament in Sacramento.
Uh-huh.
You could ask her about it.
Yeah, I steer, I used to be in the morning with them starting at 4 a.m., but now they bumped me up. I start a little later now. I cross paths with Tana for like an hour maybe every day.
On the change of shift.
Yeah.
Good enough.
They get out of there at 12:30.
That's fair. You talk about pickleball.
Yeah. Produce supervisor before I took the position. She stepped down. And I moved from merchandise supervisor to produce
Is
supervisor.
this your first station?
My first what?
First site? started at Costco?
Yeah, first. Before that, I was a restaurant guy for 15 years.
So you're on quarter ounce hammer?
This is a quarter ounce starter jig head with a hammer. It's a power bait ripple shad in the base melt pebble.
Right now, my rod says quarter ounce hammer. 15-pound line. I know this guy stayed in the back because he's in the tackle review.
Where you know him, or you got it? You went through Facebook or
Facebook.
something?
And he gave me his full contact. Not like I'm retired, man. I made my money. I made enough money in my own college. I got out of stuff. That's part of that business. Sanchez what?
Sanchez Snatcher.
Yeah, think about it. You could set them up. You could set them up on a channel at Costco. The Sanchez Snatcher combo set.
Right? I don't know what happened to him. Something happened because he used to be biking up and down here every day.
Yeah, exactly. You see them coming up on what is it? On 3rd Ave, with the airport. Okay, when you come up off the freeway going southbound, and let the southbound 101 on your right side, you go down. You always see them coming up that way. So you must live up that way. You
Well,
must,
I
you
lived
must
on
live Norfolk.
I moved now, but I did live. He lived right behind the levee over there.
Yeah, so that's why you could always be up there biking in on the sunrise.
Yeah. But now I live up here on this side, right up the street from County Point.
Costco does 6% matching.
For what, 401k?
Yeah.
It goes in tiers. How long you been there? I think it goes up to 9,
Nice.
but it depends on how long. Like it goes in tiers of like 4 years, 8 years,
Yeah.
10-year employee.
Oh, you're waiting up on that.
Yeah.
So where you at right now?
Uh,
You're matching. That's basically.
I don't know off the top of my head.
You don't dump it in,
I put 9% right now.
so you are up there.
Well, that's what I put.
But
That's what I put out.
but you're
my
not
page.
comp. You're not comped by that. You don't get free. That's like free money, right? It's matching.
Yeah. I don't know what they're matching me right at this moment.
That's how I made my money. I went in and I even dumped more for stock, and I just waited forever. I had no clue it would ever become the most valuable company when I retired. Sorry.
Yeah, I wish I worked there sooner because
Costco's great.
all those fucking people, dude, those ladies that have been folding clothes there for 25 years, were buying stock at $50 a share, and they're gonna retire now, and they're like millionaires from fucking folding clothes.
Exactly.
You know? Now it's like 900 and something. But I have it. I'm paying into it, but I wish I started sooner. But better do it now. You know what I mean?
You have time.
It's just set it and forget it.
Then you go fishing. Raise a family.
Got my side gig. I got a little YouTube channel.
All right, time for a double. I'm past the 15 marker. I gotta check in. Play a little pickleball with the wife.
Yeah,
What's your name again?
Jeremiah.
All right, Jeremiah.
Yeah, you can check me out on YouTube if you want. It's the Bay Area Plug.
Okay. On
Later.
YouTube.
Yeah, on YouTube.
Bay Area Plug.
Yeah, later, dude. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I told you that guy was going to come chop it up. Anything goes. I'm out here in San Mateo County throwing lures. I don't know why this thing keeps chunking on the way out here. I knew that guy was going to come try to chop it up with me. Right? Kermit? Shit, dude. I'm about to rig up my other pole here. That guy came over and started talking to me for a long time. He's a cool guy. Shout out Derek. But I was throwing lures the whole time, so it's not like I wasn't putting in work while I was talking, and nothing's really hitting. I gotta figure out why this line keeps. Here it is. What is this little knot? What is that? I'll let this sit here. What's going on here? That's pretty bad. But I'm gonna cut this off here. I gotta switch my batteries now. My GoPros, plug in my chargers. I'm gonna switch my rig here. Never too late to invest. Retirement is scary though. Glad my pension is able to take care of me. I bet that dude was hella dark. What the fuck does that mean? Dark, like out in the sun, retired? What do you mean? What do you mean hella dark? Going full circle UK. What's going on, bro? You from the UK? UK people up in here? Let me hear you say yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, O'Connell, he was alright. He was not too dark. A little darker than me. Not this part of me, but this part of me. You know what I'm saying? This, but cut this off. Not literally. Man, these GoPro batteries are probably wearing out. Gonna rig up this anchovy here, fire up the grill, chill for a little bit. So I used to like this spot because I thought it was considered a jetty, but I really dove down deep into the laws and regulations, and I figured just because this is a rock like point that's coming out like a jetty, I thought it was legally like a jetty where you can use 2 poles to fish. But I dove down deeper into that thought, and I found out that a jetty is only in California the farthest outward point into the water from a harbor. So the farthest out point part jetty is that. So I think technically on this thing, even though it's a rock wall point, I don't think it's considered a jetty, and I don't think I can legally throw 2 poles. I used to do it all the time because everybody does it. I don't know. People use 2 poles everywhere, no matter what. Nobody really regulates it. I mean, I don't, just because I try to. I used to on areas like this where it's just a rock and I'm not on a beach because it's like, what the fuck? But I don't anymore, just because I try to follow the rules. But I think that's kind of dumb if this isn't considered a jetty. I don't know if anybody wants to add to that thought. The anchovies, these I got from, there's a little market down the street that sells them. They usually have good anchovies, but today they only have these things called blue anchovies from like South America, or I forget what, I'll show you guys in a second. But they look like smelt, they're not even like regular anchovies, so I'm kind of worried because it's not like a anchovy, like a Pacific anchovy, I don't know what they're called, but the regular ones that we have here. Let me try to catch up on some of these comments real quick. Tyler Canfield, if you're still here, what's going on? Plays Country, Akshay, this is in near San Francisco, California. Anything goes, San Mateo County, that's where I'm at. Hit that shit sideways, go anywhere, just get your line wet, bro. I'm near FC. Not in FC, but I'm pretty close. Oh, Gilead. Yeah, I heard about some people that work there. I forget who said that. I hear about Gilead. I don't know. That to me one time. Somebody I met out here was talking about that. I don't even know a fishing spot or a job site. I forget what it was, but somebody says they either work there or fish there. But I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna start setting this up. I gotta change these GoPro batteries here. So I was chopping it up with Derek. Shout out Derek if you see this later. We got bait jumping here. Hold on, I gotta put this stuff down and go get my batteries. And then I'm gonna rig up this other stuff. We're gonna move this. Gotta find somewhere good where I can grill up. All right, so right now I'm gearing up to cook this adobo here, but I need to set up, first things first, my bait pole. probably need to catch some fish. That looks like a good area there for that camera. This camera. And I need to find a good spot to cook this shit. But here, first of all, I think I might want to make a new high-low rig because I don't trust this one. Caught a lot of fish off of it already. It's kind of just been wrapped all up in my car, getting salt water and getting warm and drying out in the car. So I might just reuse all the hooks, the hardware on here, the hooks and the weight and the swivels, or retie all the line just to make sure. I would hate to get another big one on like I did last time the other day when I threw some bait on there and then just have it break on me. Dogs out in the bay. I don't know about that. Is that wind sound like all up in the stream right now? Where I put my other battery, it's going to be in here. Figure that out in a second. Maybe if I lower this down a little bit. Maybe if I might help actually. I don't know, you guys tell me, did that do anything? What about now, Eric? I got this whole little setup, the big jacket blocking the camera. Because it is only going to get worse. That's how it is out here. But let's see. I really don't want to spend time bringing up a whole new thing, but I got to. Unless I want to be lazy and potentially lose fish. Thank you, Lisa Simpson. God bless you. I don't know, did it block the wind sound a little bit? I can't hear it. I don't know, did it block the wind sound a little bit? Yo, what up, Paul? Just out here rigging up this bait pole, and then I'm gonna cook some shit. Gotta get this other phone plugged in here. Alright, that's charging. So let's re-rig this here. Let's get this weight. Get this hook. That there. That hook. Try to do this without getting a bunch of garbage everywhere. Yeah, I don't know if you guys were in that live stream last time, but I caught that halibut on live, and then I said I was gonna come back. I never came back just because it was so hot. There was so much to do, hooking up all the other cameras, but anyway, I ended up switching spots, and I linked up to a little school of striped bass outside of the sun in a nice little spot in the shade underneath a bridge. So that's cool. That video is going to be out in a couple days. So I need one more. Let's find one more three-way swivel somewhere. In this bucket here, probably. Probably turn this camera a little bit. That's possible. fresh one. Cut the old one off my line. I don't quite trust it. So that's where that top hook will be. I'm going to put another hook here. Get one more three-way. Mela Ramsing, what's going on? How you doing? See my boy What's the best lure you use? It live on Alameda side of the bay. I want to catch striped bass. Just use white swim baits, dude. It's the way to go. White swim baits. Anything else, you might just lose it. Striped bass, if they're there, they're gonna hit your shit no matter what. Gonna make a side loop here. Yeah, there you go. There's your little advice. Bay Area RC. I never fished the rock wall, but I mean anything white, anything purple, green, whatever. Colors might increase your chances, but the typical thing everybody uses is white. You can't go wrong with just a white swim bait, paddle tail swim bait. You just basically, you got to be there when they're there. That's it. If I were you, just no matter what, get out there early while the water is at its coldest. You don't want to wait till it's too hot and the water heats up. That's when things get a little rough. The striped bass, they like it when it's colder, because I think maybe it's not so much the striped bass like it, but the bait fish like it when it's colder. When it's hotter, when it's more hot out there, the bait fish, I think they'll go out to deeper water to stay colder, which in turn means that the striped bass aren't going to have to come in as close to eat them, which means you on the shore aren't going to be able to just slam them from the coast as easily. Yellow and white swim bait, is that like a white swim bait with like a yellow tail? I got some of those. Anything with some yellow or chartreuse is always great for halibut. They tend to like something with a little more green or yellow, chartreuse maybe. They hit just straight white too, but I've had luck when I'm not catching striped bass. I'll put on my Fire Tiger Berkeley ripple shad, which is like a chartreuse yellow and green color, and the halibut love that, and I'll just pop it off the bottom with that thing. Okay, so this is good here. Just need to attach the hooks. half is white. I don't see stuff like that too much. Usually I see swim baits where the top half is white and then the tail is yellow. I'm trying to keep all my old line, my garbage inside this bucket. Because littering is for fools, you hear me? Don't be a fool. All I know is I need to get this line out here, dude. And I need to make this food. I'm hungry, dude. That there. Cut this tagline off. I'll have to try that pretty soon here. I'm gonna be making my own baits. I thought about it long and hard. Very easy to do. You just gotta spend the money to get the equipment. Once you got that going, once you got the molds and the dedicated microwave, everything else is really cheap. I'm definitely gonna do that soon. I'll start giving away free swim baits to people all the time. Oh, I didn't even need this. God damn it, I didn't even need this roll. Bucket. Tie this straight on here. Right. This, that, this, that. That. Just need some more of this. That long here. People, what's going on, people? If you're new here, my name is Jeremiah John Duncan. Been throwing lures out here for a minute. About to throw on this frozen anchovy, cook up some chicken adobo. I'm starving. Let's get breakfast so I'd be nice and hungry. This part of my trip. But I need to get this bait out here so I can just grill and chill, you know what I'm saying? Attach one hook here. Still got these old tight lines on here. Tyler Canfield. Why does that name sound familiar? Do I know you, Tyler? Just gonna hook this up with the regular snell knot. I'm a rattle trap guy myself, love them. Swim baits are fun too. Yeah, I haven't thrown the rattle trap. If you know me and my channel, I'm on the rattle trap all the time. I haven't thrown it today. I just started with my my swim baits. That's all I've thrown today. Alright, so that's good. That's on there. Move that up a little bit. Rattle gang, dude. What's up? Which ones do you use? Do you use 1/4 ounce with your favorite size? I like the 1/4 ounce with the blue and chrome. If you know me, you know that's what I like. That's pretty much all I use. I got a white one that I thought was gonna hit. That thing was like really loud. I threw the white one the other day and it sounded like a fucking rattlesnake in the water, dude, and it kinda got discouraged. I thought maybe I shouldn't throw it because it was so loud. Like super loud. Sounds like it might scare away the fish. I don't know if they want to eat a rattlesnake. I like 3/4 silver and black or blue with a little sauce. Oh yeah, boy. We're definitely in the same gang. I like mine a little smaller, but you know I love that sauce. That hoisin, you know what I'm saying? One of these days I'm gonna start throwing some oyster sauce on my lures, dude. I'm gonna start selling that to you guys on my page. I'm just fill up a bottle and put a label, Bay Area plug, juice, and just fill it with oyster sauce, bro, and see what you guys do. Little placebo effect. I'll make millions off that oyster sauce, dude. I'll make another one, another scent, and I'll put hoisin sauce. Maybe do it extra thin. Put some soy sauce. Soy sauce, you know what I'm saying? I wonder if oyster sauce would hit, dude. I don't see why not. I'm gonna try that one day. Just for the heck of it. Alright, last hook here. This water's getting low. I need to get the fuck out there. Man, if you guys saw my last video though, this is the same spot and the same rig I'm about to do where I caught that 27.5 inch a few days ago. Long format video is on my page. If you guys haven't checked it out already, that was a hog, dude. Let's get this on there. Move it up. What state am I in? Paige Sharp, what's up? I am in California, near San Francisco, California. Mr. J Bunch, what's cracking, bro? I'm in California, near San Francisco. If you know the area, I'm in San Mateo County. Can't tell you exactly where I'm at, but if you know I'm in San Mateo County and you know the area, it's not too hard to figure out where I am at. Alright, so that's good. And then I got these random things. I'll show you these things. Aren't traditional anchovies. I don't know what this store, Prima's Market. That's not a Latino Prima, it's a Indian Prima. I guess that was the name or something. Prima's Market. Really close to me, but they usually have bait. They usually have good anchovy, but they didn't have normal anchovy. They have this stuff, I don't know, tell me if you guys have seen this before. It's called blue anchovy. And I've gotten it before. Look at it. It looks like smelt. It's not like dark. And I hope it stays on my hook good. I mean, maybe I should bust. I think I'm gonna bust out the. I think I have some magic string in here. You guys seen this before? Look at this right here. Blue anchovy, product of Vietnam. don't know if these stripers around here have ever had Vietnamese cuisine, but we'll try it out. But I really want that. Oh look, here we go right here. Here's these swim baits. If you guys are still in here talking about those white with the neon tails. Right there, there's some of them. And I know I have some magic string. Here it is. Almost fell out. Get this ready. So I have a feeling that these things aren't going to stay on here too well. I've used them once before for rockfish, and they were really easy to fall off. Oh, I don't even have my GoPro on. Hold on. I'm out here for the long haul today, boys. Let me tell you what. That bait going. Make sure this is on pretty straight. Probably put some suntan lotion on here. All right. So gonna rig up some of this stuff. Here it is. Blue anchovy, product of Vietnam. It's all they had at the store next to me. They usually have regular anchovy. But we'll try it out. Throwing lures. Nothing's really hidden. So I'm going to throw this bait on and then we're going to cook up some of that chicken adobo. Maybe I'll just hook it like that. We'll try just that first. Through the nose. Do it through the nose like we do with any other anchovy. This actually isn't too bad because they're kind of smaller. Last time I was out here the other day, I kept getting my bait ripped off and I ended up ripping the anchovy in half and just doing tail on the top or bottom, head on the top. And that ended up getting me that huge striped bass. But I think I got hit by a bunch of other stripers, but they were pulling my bait. So we'll just try that. Just 2 little pieces. I'm not going to use any magic string. Let's get this out. I'm going to find my bell. Which I have one right here. Let's move this bait pole out of the way. I'm going to cast in the same spot that I did last time. Not too far. Right out here, like 20, 30 feet. Hopefully anything leaving this harbor is just going to wrap around this corner and hit it just like I did the other day. So let's get that going. So that bait wasn't that frozen. So hopefully when it smacked the water there, it did not come off. But we'll just bank on that for now. We'll leave this pole here. Make sure it's not stuck in the mud. And then make sure my drag is where I want it. Seems all right there. I'll lace this thing up with a bell, and I'll get to that dinner bell. Feeling pretty confident about that. So we'll let that marinate there. And let's see. Let's figure out where I'm going to do this. I am hungry. That's upside down. Somewhere where this isn't going to fall. Maybe. Sketch, sketch, sketch. What if I do that? Take this out. Sketch. Where can I do this? How can I do this? Trying to find a good flat surface. Too flat. Carthy, what's going on? Himal, I don't know why your messages keep retracting. Where can you buy online the swim bait I just showed? That one, I mean Amazon, dude. Amazon has everything for super cheap, and I'm really not a fan of honestly buying off Amazon, making the richest man in the world even richer. But whatever, dude. Bait, fishing kind of stuff is like super cheap on Amazon. So I noticed with tariffs and stuff, it's been, certain things have gotten a little more expensive. Certain things I can't really buy anymore. Where can I do this? Brother.
Chicken ready?
Not yet, dude. What are you watching? Chicken? How you know?
They're watching you.
Oh man, I thought you were, dude. Trying to start it. How you doing?
You're in my backyard.
Really?
I know this area.
Well, what's your name, brother? What's your name?
Fish on.
Fish on? Oh, what's going on, dude? Jeremiah, nice to meet you, dude.
Yeah, sub to your channel.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a flat surface to do this. You fishing?
Nah, not today. I usually go over to the Fisherman's Park.
Really? How's it been over there lately?
I go over there and get some rays.
Yeah. Be down here.
And once in a while, I get lucky, get a bass.
Yeah. So I'm going for now. I might get a ray, might get a bass. Oh man, I gotta get this started. I'm hungry, dude. first, and then I carried it, and then I filled it again. Yeah, I
That's a lot
wanted
of
to get it
work.
out here, man. I'm trying to find a safe spot. I don't want to drop my food. That's it.
Here, here's a magic thread.
Oh, I got some.
You got some?
Yeah, I found it. Thank you, though.
You got this one too. I got more.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you, bro. Oh, that's good, dude.
Here's keychain.
Thank you, brother. That looks like a little swim bait.
Little bit sharp.
I'll keep it. Yeah.
What do you try over here? Bass?
Huh?
Try to get stripers here?
Yeah, stripers. I mean, I got the bait on, so now I'm just going for anything that hits it. But I was out here the other day and caught a 27-inch.
No, he used to work out here was a live grass shrimp.
Oh yeah, when they used to sell it
The
at
only problem is you can't get it around here.
they used to sell it at the Key Market, the old shop. That's how I learned how to fish, dude. My babysitters would take me out here and I'd get those grass shrimp. And I'd go to the water pumps when I was a little kid.
And we used to go down at the cove there.
Uh-huh.
Used to limit out every day.
Yeah.
Of course, you need waders to get out there.
Uh-huh.
Oh, good luck.
Thank you, brother. It was nice meeting you, dude. I'll be around. Tweaking my pinky toe out inside these fucking steel toe boots. Felt weird. Oh. Alright, I think that spot is as good as I'm gonna get it. Turn this here. Get this pan up here. I really hope. Oh man, it doesn't even slides, man. This is a problem. Flat surface. Because this cast iron is just slipping. to a flat surface here. Unless I shove. Bunch of shit. That's it. Just gonna have to be very minimal with my pan movements here. Okay. Where am I from? I am from the San Francisco Bay Area. As we fire up this grill here. this guy, shout out Fish On, he just brought me some magic string. He came out of nowhere. He said he was watching the stream and he gave me some magic string. Out of nowhere. But I'm gonna check this bait here. And it's still there. And now I'm really gonna leave it, let that marinate. Should be getting pretty hot. Oil down here. I'm gonna be making that Filipino chicken adobo. And try not to spill anything. If this tilted, all this pan is just gonna go crazy. And hopefully this wind doesn't come out the flame. I think it should be fine. So first we're going to start with this. I got garlic, whole peppercorn, onion. It's not really a traditional ingredient, but I love onion, so I'm going to use some onion. What else is in here? A couple bay leaves, and I think that's it. Very simple dish. Crushed garlic. I'm just gonna get all this in here first. Get this all nice and browned up. Man, I really wish I had that regular anchovy on here. What am I making, Glacier? I'm making Filipino chicken adobo. I really hope this whole system doesn't fail me. Let's get those garlic, that onion, bay leaves, get all this flavor in here. skin side down, rubbed with just a little bit of salt. Into this bag. Oh, I don't know if that was me. Is that me walking on the rock? Probably me. I'm gonna test that. That thing just went off on me. That wasn't me. I just jumped on that rock and didn't do nothing. Thought my chicken fell. I'm on edge now. I'm on edge now. Shout out to the PIs. Chicken adobo on the rocks with salt, you know what I'm saying? Something just bit my line though. I bet you whatever it was ripped one of those baits off. I kind of want to check it. Because this rock, I just jumped all over it. Nothing happened. Something tapped my bell. Check it before I get going here further with this dish. So something definitely was nibbling at it, probably smell. I'm gonna rig up 2 fresh pieces good. I'm gonna do one of these real quick. Let's get some of these oils down here. Hell yeah, brother. Keep up the good fight. Man. That one was me. Shit. One bell doesn't ring, at least he's got the lunch bell. Oh yeah, Jiggy M, dude. Chicken Adobo, shout out. Damn, that was you, Jiggy. I see you out there smacking bass, dude. I saw you post yesterday. I don't even know where that was. Oakland or something? Richmond? Man, I'm scared this is gonna fall, dude. Yo, Marty, what's going on, bro? Just out here trying to smack bass and eat some chicken, dude. I'm gonna have to flip this. Flip these bad boys over. Oh yeah. Nice and brown. Crispy, fat. Good stuff right there. I just want this bell behind me to just go off, dude. Yo, facility, dude. What's up, bro? Hey, it's good to have you in my stream, bro. Haven't talked to you in a while. Just out here cooking up some chicken, you know what I'm saying? If y'all like Jay-Z, go check out Facility. The guys out there smacking people left and right. I don't know if we got any gamers in here. Turn these bad boys a little bit. Fishing is slow, bro, but it's all good because the good thing is I haven't eaten yet today. I've been up since 7 a.m. So as soon as I eat here, I'm gonna start feeling like I just got here. You know what I'm saying? Re-energized. Pretty soon here, I'm gonna have to take these off. Put the sauce in there. One thing I did forget was tinfoil. I'm gonna just use this bag here. And some napkin. Find joy on this journey. Yeah, it's a nice spot. All right, it's about time to Alright, so next we brown the chicken on both sides, the edges. It's not fully cooked through just yet. Should be a little raw in the middle. Forgot to bring tinfoil for this part. Napkin in here. Hopefully a fish doesn't hit my line. Look at that. I'm just gonna take this. We gotta put this to the side for a second. I got a napkin in there. And then we gotta put this sauce on here, so for those who don't know, this is a very simple dish. There's probably a little more oil in there than I should have put. But right here, this is soy sauce, vinegar, and a little bit of oyster sauce. And we're just gonna dump this straight in here. Hopefully not get splattered. Oh. There we go. And then we have to reduce this sauce. Why did my line get something pulled my line without me hearing a bell? But anyway, reduce this sauce. Once it gets reduced, we got to put the chicken back on and let it cook a little bit longer, uncovered, so the sauce reduces and gets all thick. And that's pretty much it. Then I got some rice that I made last night inside of a little to-go container, Pyrex. Serve it right on top with those juices. Good stuff. The only thing I'm missing is some fish, dude. Come on. You can see that doing its thing here. Got oil splatting everywhere. Whole hard-boiled egg in the adobo smacking, man. I don't got no egg. I'll have to try that sometime. Facility, what are you doing over here writing all this hieroglyphics? What's going on? Oh, I see you talking to that guy, whatever he's saying. Thank you for joining with those hyros. I don't know what language that is. Looks like the sign's in DayZ, you know what I'm saying, facility? It's a little more liquid than I should have put for the portion of chicken. This is gonna have to reduce for a second until it can get to the desired thickness. But it's alright, we're fishing, we got time. If you're just joining the stream, my name is Jeremiah. Usually make long form. Oh man, I missed it. I missed it. That was a bite. That was a fat bite. That was a fat ass bite. Jesus. My name is Jeremiah. I make long form content. I don't go live that much. I just started doing it recently, but check out my page if you want to see long form content. That was a fat bite. I don't know if you guys saw that. I fucking missed it. Out here cooking chicken adobo on the rocks. Man, that was such a big bite. I don't think whatever hit that's gonna come back. There's probably not even bait on my pole anymore. especially if it's a striped bass. They're picky. If they're gonna feel that hook, they're gonna spit it, and they're not gonna come back. Damn, you see that, Bay Area? Fuck, dude, clip that shit. I don't know if clipping is a thing. I don't know anything about YouTube Live. But I'm gonna have to check my bait after that one, dude. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. Turn that down. I'm gonna have to check my bait because that thing just whipped, bro. I'm gonna throw a Zen into. Man, I got oil all over my phone over here. Well, at least we know that this bait, this random, oh man, this oil is dried on you. At least we know this random Vietnamese bait is smacking. Looks like my stream's kind of choppy. It'll clear up in a second. All right, I gotta switch this bait. Hold on. Yeah, peep that. Whatever that was, took the bait off the bottom hook. Just try not to accidentally put this anchovy in my simmering pot here. Yeah, that hook didn't set, man. They're sharp though, okay? Let's get a couple more on. Man, that would have been, man, I want to get a fish off these, especially while I'm cooking. That would make a pretty good little video clip there. Let's get a couple more of these Vietnamese anchovies on. Blast season there. Put that back out here. I really want to get something set on here. I don't know if my stream is my stream chopping out on you guys right now? Yeah, I'm using a 2-ounce weight. All right, let's see. This is looking pretty good here. This chicken back on here now. Finish cooking this chicken while this is simmering, and And that's really all it is with chicken adobo. Garlic, peppercorns, I put onion, brown the chicken, put them back in skin side down. And then the sauce, just white vinegar, soy sauce. I put a little bit of oyster sauce, just like a little teaspoon or two. Take them off, then you throw the sauce in there, let the sauce reduce. Oh yeah, 2 cups of water. That's important. Or not 2 cups, but I put like a little less than a cup. Put the water too, water, soy sauce, vinegar, oyster sauce. Let it reduce, and you put that chicken back on there. And then of course you need that rice. No, it's not done yet. I had to reduce that sauce. Look at it, dude. That looks so good. It would look better if I had a striped bass. Get it. Get that in, facility. Thank you for stopping by. Just about done here. What mic you using? I'm not using a mic. Thought about it. It's just too much gear, dude. I'm trying to record my normal YouTube content here. I got 2 GoPro Hero 13s, one on my head, one on the back here. And then I got my phone cameras there. I got my actual phone watching the stream so I can read comments, and then I got a second phone, one of my old phones. They're both Google Pixels. One's the new 10 XL Pro. This one is 6. A 6 XL, I think, or something like that. When I use my old phone to record, I hook it up to the Wi-Fi that's on my actual normal Google phone. Some good stuff here. Look at that. Somebody was going to think I'm doing that. I thought about leaning it down just so people out in the distance don't think I'm using 2 poles. Yeah, right here. gonna snitch on me, bro? You here to snitch on me, bro? Well, you can't. $0.05. Man, fish on came through with the magic string for me. Oh, okay. Nice, fish on. I'll hit you up, dude. I got some in this unit. Got an ugly stick. All the guides on them are just old and rusted. I wouldn't trust it with my life. I feel like if I get into a fight with that pole, the old rusted eyes are just gonna cut my line off. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off. That should be just about ready. So you can see how this sauce just really thickened up there. I got that rice up in here. Where's that at? Got a fork and a knife. Got that rice right here, ready to go. I got a water bottle. I don't need the kitchen sink. Ooh. All right, here we go. Serve this up. Man, oh man, I'm gonna have to try to, without spilling. It's kind of sketch. How am I gonna do this? Is this too hot to handle? Let's get these juices all up in here. Good stuff. Oh. There's gonna be some good stuff here. Hopefully it doesn't slam me off track. I mean, hopefully it's there at that motor truck. It's starting to look a little chopped up here. Oh yeah. That's gonna be delicious. That flavor right there. No political not too sure what happened there. But I had like 150 people drop, and I was like, what the hell? I gotta have a plan for where I'm gonna put this plate if something happens. I have to switch back to the lures here. Yeah, I don't want to really invest in a mic because, I don't know, it's just another thing. You know what I don't get is why can't I use, I've tried this, why can't I use earbuds with YouTube Live? Why can you not just have your earbuds plugged in? They work with your phone, they work with everything else. But then as soon as you go YouTube Live with your earbuds, it won't run through the audio input through the buds. It will only go off your phone. And I've looked up, tried so many different settings. There's no workaround it. I don't understand. Maybe it works for iPhone. I have Google phones, but I'm not a big fan of like Android itself or like Samsung's, but Google phones are really good. They have like the top AI integration. That's what I really like about them. George, you can't hear me? Man, where those fish at though, dude? Get back on those lures here in a second. I'm getting antsy now that I got food in me. I've been to Alviso and I've tried for sturgeon, and I didn't get shit. And it's such a far drive. And I think technically the spots that are prominent for that kind of stuff are wildlife reserves. You're not even really supposed to fish out there. At least the spots I know. And when I went there was tons of fucking crackheads. And there is a loophole in the California system if you're a gun guy. I mean, over there, if you're not supposed to fish there, probably shouldn't do it. But if you have your FSC, you can legally, what is it? It's penal code 24650 or something. But basically, it leaves you exempt from the prohibition of needing a concealed carry license to have a concealed pistol while in the act of hunting or fishing. So basically, if you have your FSC, you can legally carry a firearm. You can conceal carry while you're fishing. On the way to the spot, it has to be locked up, magazines out of it, unloaded, locked up, just like if you're going to a shooting range and get pulled over with a gun in your car. It's got to be locked up, unloaded, all that stuff. But when you get there and you go fishing, you can tuck your firearm if you're in a legal spot. Obviously, you got to adhere to all the actual legality of having a gun in public. There's a lot of places in California where you can't, like courthouses, restaurants, all this stuff. But technically, if you're on public land and you legally own a gun, you have your FSC, and you're fishing, you can conceal carry a pistol. So if you didn't know that, you can exercise your right on that. So if you ever go night fishing a lot, you go to sketchy places like Hunter's Point or something, and you feel like you need a gun, you can legally have it. Obviously, you don't want to be drinking or smoking or doing anything that's going to inebriate you, should I say, or incriminate you. But if you're good and sober and just fishing and you're in the right areas where you can have a gun, if you had a concealed carry license, you can do that without a concealed carry license as long as you're fishing. Yeah, I applied for concealed carry during the height of the pandemic because the Bruin case and everything. Everybody's like, oh, they're taking away the whatever probable cause for needing it, whatever the regulations were to apply and to actually get accepted for it. So I applied. I spent like $100 and something. I waited like 6-7 months for them to even email me back. I got my fingerprints and all this shit and just waited for like 6 to 8 months. And when they finally called me back, they scheduled an interview. That took another month for the interview to hit. And when the interview hit, it was only a Microsoft Teams like 15-minute video call. And they basically, I don't know, it was all BS, honestly. I tried it for San Mateo County, but they denied me. And the reason they said, I waited like 3 more months to get my what is it called? Basically my yes or no answer. Did I get it? Did I get denied or accepted? I waited like 3 months for that, and they just said denied. Reason, semicolon, moral character. And I'm like, what? It's all a big runaround. They don't want to give anybody, at least in my county, they don't want to give that to anybody. And it's like, dude, if I were to go into an interview in person, like I dress nice. I know I'm fishing now, but I dress pretty nice. If I were to go in person and do an interview and like they meet me and actually talk to me, it's way different than a Microsoft Teams 15-minute meeting. It was pretty BS. I think I heard something about that about indigenous people fishing. That's pretty cool. Alright, I'm gonna put this food away, and I'm gonna really try to get back on these fish because now I'm just fucking around, talking about guns and Indians. Nothing wrong with guns and Indians, but we'll save that for later. I'll bring that home for the lady, make her some rice, and that'll be a good little meal for her. Alright, let me get this put away, and I'm gonna get back on these fish. I just cooked up some chicken adobo, dude, Filipino dish. It's just like soy sauce, vinegar, onion, garlic, peppercorn, just all kind of simmered down and reduced into a thick sauce that you put over rice and eat it. It's really good, really, really good stuff. Simple dish, but really good. Here. Let's get back on these fish, huh? Now that I'm nice and fed. And this straight melted down here. I didn't think about that. I guess that gets pretty hot down there, huh? Yeah, I mean, I wish someone had bought me my lifetime fishing license. When you're a kid, if you're like under 13 years old, a lifetime fishing license only costs in California, I think it's like $300, $350, something like that. And then I think you can buy one as an adult, but I think it costs maybe like $1,000 to $1,300 for a lifetime fishing license. And then once you become a senior, I think it goes back down to like $300 to $600 in that range. But I mean, if you have a kid and you know you're gonna fish with them, and eventually, obviously, if you fish with them, they're gonna fall in love with fishing. It's a really good gift, because if you have a fishing license for the rest of your life, you never have to renew it. That's pretty dope. So if I ever have a boy, I'm definitely gonna do that. But what is this little morsel of onion? I think I'm gonna pull this up and I'm gonna throw some lures for a little bit. We missed that bite, but it's all right. Looks like I got took again. Lay this pole down so people don't think I'm using two poles. And get a quick little zinny. Then I'll really be full. Back out there, try to catch something, man. It's been slow. get back out there, get on these fish. I'm nice and fed. Get the stream back up and going. It's easy to get live bait out there. Yeah, I've done that a lot. I have a casting net. I used to do that all the time, but now I just throw lures. It's less work. And that's what my long form content, my channel is pretty much based off of, is teaching people how to catch fish with lures. But let's get back out there. This camera down a little bit. JP or Fishery, who limits on striped bass, he gets. Yeah, dude, you limit, dude. Fucking nighttime around here, you can catch like 15, dude. 15 in like an hour or two sessions. But I can't film at night. I used to come out here at night all the time. Top water is really good at night. Now I'm just trying to snag whatever's in this harbor here. I haven't been out there recently. If my camera's got enough juice, I might even just head there after this. 'Cause it's getting to the tide to be out there. Fishing through a whole tide though, that's like 7 hours once the tide starts coming back up. I'm already on what? What time is it? 1:27. I'm on like 5.5 hours right now. Shit. second here. I might switch the spot. Spot's not seeming too lucky. It's either that or I call it and go edit videos. I already got enough content to edit and drop something on Friday here. I was hoping to get a little more, maybe do 2 videos this week, but it seems pretty slow. cut this and switch some spots. Try to get some content and get on the fish because this is slow here, dude. Yeah, I hate this streaming shit, bro. You can't stream. Even if I put my nice ass GoPros on here, it only goes 1080. And I'm using Wi-Fi off my phone, so sometimes it gets fucked up. But I'm gonna kill this stream here. I'm gonna pack my stuff up. I got a lot of stuff to pick up. I think I'm gonna try one more spot before I go home. But I'll catch you guys.